Okay, hi guys. So this is your tutorial 3 for the principle of sound and noise. So there's only two questions here and it's all theory, so let's get on with it. So the first question is to briefly define the following terms and in relation to principle of sound and state its unit. So sound pressure is the average variation in atmospheric pressure caused by the sound. So the unit is in Pascal, which is PA lah. Okay, so B, sound intensity is a sound power distributed over unit area. So the unit is W over M squared. So C, threshold of hearing is the weakest sound that the human ear can detect. So this is usually, it is 1 decibel lah. dB is decibel. The dB is the unit. Threshold of pain is the strongest sound that the human ear can tolerate. So it's around 140 dB. So sound is usually measured in decibel. So the decibel dB is the logarithm ratio of two quantities, which is either n equals to 10 log I2 over I1, or is it 10 log P2 over P1. So this is the formula lah. Okay, so we have your SIL, which is the sound intensity level, represented by this formula. So given that your I is the intensity of sound being measured, and then IO is the intensity of threshold of hearing. So all of this is in the power of 2 lah, squared. And this is also okay. Then you have your sound pressure level, SPL, represented by this formula, where your P is the RMS pressure of sound being measured, and your PO is a RMS pressure of threshold of hearing. So for most practical purpose, SIL and SPL give the same value in dB for the same sound. Okay, so the next question is to list 8 noise control action that can be taken to prevent damage to the hearing of worker and reduce noise pollution to the environment. So these 8 noise control can be found in your lecture note. So the first is during the design preliminary stages, you are to eliminate of possible noise source before implementation. Choice of equipment, so you use newer and less noisy equipment, either that you fit with anti-vibration mounting. And then the third one is you plan your work. The fourth is your work practices. So during working, you are to wear the hearing aids or the earplug. The fifth one is distance and location. So if you were to have all your noisy source of equipment positioned away from you, or you are to have an acoustic screen or barrier. So for area that you know you have to work near noise, or if your work location is near noise, a very noisy environment, so you can actually use an acoustic screen to reduce the sound from being spread all over the area. Either that or you have a barrier lah. So the seventh one is the PPE lah. So it's your personal equipment. So you wear a ear muff. So it's about the same lah with the work practice. And lastly is the active noise reduction. So this is a equipment that create an opposite identical wave, half a wavelength out of phase to neutralize the sound. So this is a bit of using science lah. So you neutralize the sound by creating a different sound out of phase to neutralize your sound wave. So this is a very quick tutorial for topic 2, only 2 theory question, and that's it about it lah. Okay, so that's it.